Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where I want to talk about the left wing option and why Arsenal may need to be patient if they want to land their main man, Rodrygo, this summer. Arsenal's immediate priority, of course, will be getting signings in over the line as quickly as possible. Zubimendi and Kepa are all but done. Kepa not signed a contract yet. He's on holiday. Zubimendi has. Both will be announced shortly. They are, as far as I'm concerned, done deals. Arsenal continue with negotiations painfully for a new number 9. I think that will be done too, and that is the obvious priority. And there could well be a new defender or a new central midfielder coming in, depending on outgoings. But Arsenal's left wing is also a priority for them this summer, probably the next priority after the number 9. And they may, as I say, have to be patient. Rodrygo is reportedly the dream target for Fabrizio Romano, confirming that, and I think that makes a lot of sense. He can play on the left and the right. He's massively creative. He can score goals. He's a direct runner. He works really hard. He ticks all the boxes for Mikel Arteta and what he'd want. But perhaps more importantly, he's a star quality player. He raises the ceiling of the starting 11 and the squad, and that bit of stardust sort of reminds you of sort of a Mesut Ozil type signing. And sometimes those sort of signals can be important to the fans and to the rest of the league that Arsenal really mean business. And that's why it would be the sort of star target. But it is, of course, a wrench to leave Real Madrid. They are the biggest club in world football. There's no question about it. He's very happy there, or seemingly so. But of course, he still wants to play. Now, fans have been pointing to the fact he was left out of the last game they had at the Club World Cup. This definitely means he's coming. I think that's premature. Let's see what happens in the rest of the tournament. Does he play when they're playing the better sides and Xabi Alonso starts to play his best side? If he's not in that, then I think there might be some mileage to it. But we are going to have to wait a few weeks for that to be the case. And that's why Arsenal may need to be patient. And they're going to need to leave some money set aside for it, because it's going to be an expensive deal, probably the best part of 90 million by the time you add his sign-on fee and the transfer fee. 90 million is a lot of money. It'll be spread over, but Arsenal will need to lead that. And I think that's why they're negotiating so hard on the price for Sesko and Gyökeres. I think personal terms are done with both. It will come down to the price. And this is why it's important for Arsenal to sort of be negotiating on that. They've got the money, but it's not an infinite amount of money. But there are risks, of course, with being patient over waiting for Rodrygo. We've seen Nico Williams potentially sign for Barcelona. And well, I think he would have gone anyway. Will other targets but Arsenal might have as backups to him, follow him to other clubs? Similar to a situation where we were patient over Odegaard, fans were getting understandably itchy about Maddison and others going to other clubs, because we could be in a similar situation here where, although we got Odegaard in the end, we could be in a situation where we miss out on Rodrygo. But I do think waiting here is a risk worth taking, because he is star quality and he really could raise the ceiling. Arsenal will need backup plans in place and they need to trigger them. But Rodrygo should be the priority, as should getting signings in ASAP.